And that I should say was in England, but this report is just covering the UK government's response. They didn't look at Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland.
Yes, but while Scotland, I would argue that Nicola Sturgeon did take some bold moves and act with good leadership. At the same time, that she was slightly hamstrung because she had to do what was coming out of Westminster.
I've got to interject at that point as well. The Scottish Government was way slow to react at the very beginning. In fact, we were even slower in many cases as well. The Scottish Government at one point was saying social distancing doesn't really matter. The Scottish Government at one point was saying we don't really need to wear masks because we don't see the benefit in that. So the Scottish Government was slow. The Scottish Government was advocating closing off airports and closing down immigration at that time either. We were slow. Eventually, we did kick in, or say we as being Scottish, Scotland did kick in and became a little bit stronger and more effective in dealing with this. Absolutely, but not initially.
There are clearly problems all the way along the line, but if you go back to the start with the British government, the Westminster administration, we knew that lockdown was coming even before the government confirmed it. At the big issue, we were tipped and we were told this is going to happen within a number of days. You need to decide what you're going to do with your vendors because they have underlying health problems. So even before the government acted, we knew that something was coming. And when we were getting that information, I was surprised that they weren't going a little earlier and a little quicker. And it just goes back to this sense of reluctance to be seen to tell people what to do, which was absolutely the wrong way to behave.
As was the case with the breakout of COVID in Edinburgh at the Nike store situation, which it looks as if it has been suppressed.
Well, Angela, that there will be an inquiry into Scotland's response and a public inquiry into the UK government's response, both next year. But